We're going to do this one first. We'll do that one in between.
If this is your first Arbonne Advantage Conference, please stand up. Stand up. Round of applause. I see you, I honor you, and I'm so proud and excited for the decision you made. It's the first step in shaping a future you haven't even dared to imagine yet.
Welcome everybody to our training this week. So my name is Danny Wells. I'm your host tonight and I'm so excited to be here. So who was at the conference at the weekend? Show of hands if you were there. We've got people in the room as well. Emma, you were there? So if you weren't there, don't worry because you're in for a treat because we're going to hear from people that were there. Before we begin, I've just got a couple of little bits of housekeeping. And then we're going to go straight into hearing about the conference at the weekend. So anyone in the Leicestershire or nearby area, we have a DA at my house this Friday night on the 12th. And we actually have guest speaker Fiona Forrestal, who's come over from Canada, who's going to be presenting the DA with myself at my home in Melton Mowbray. So if you know anyone in the Leicestershire or nearby area, we would love to have you, love to have your guests. It's going to be 7:30 till 8:30. If you want to arrive a little bit earlier than 7:30, you're welcome to. If you want to stay a little bit later than 8:30, you're welcome to as well. So that is this Friday. Second thing is, if you're in my success line, firstly, thank you for being a part of that. Hopefully you received a video from me saying that it was announced at the weekend about how when you promote to nation over the next couple of months, head office are going to give you they'll give me £1,000. So what I've decided to do with that money is actually give it to somebody in the team. And how we're going to do that is when we complete nation at the end of October, because we have to do it over 2 months, September and October, I'm going to put everybody's name into a random name generator that turns over 1,000 CQB / new and you. If you don't know what that means, just speak to your upline, your area manager, and they'll explain that to you. But basically, the more sales running through your business, the more I'm going to put the more you're going to appear into the prize draw. We're going to do a random name generator, and whoever's name comes out is going to get that £1,000. So if you have, say, 5 entries into the draw, you're going to get 5 chances to hopefully come up and get that £1,000. So that's just for my success line. But anyone that's not in our team that wants to cheer us along, please do, and we'll do the same back when it's your turn. The next thing is we have got an incentive for September. If you're doing your DMO tracker and sharing it in the leaders WhatsApp, the next level leaders WhatsApp, the top 5 to 10 people that share throughout September are going to win some products. You do not have to share it every day. You can share it every other day, every so many days, but the top 5 to 10 people who share it through September are going to win some products. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about before I hand over to my co-host this evening to talk about the conference is last year, after the conference, when I came home, I went onto the Arbonne website, onto the source, and I managed to find the recognition for the UK conference. Now, I have had a look. I'm just going to share my screen with you. I have had a look for this now, but it isn't showing for UK. But I'm going to show you what it does look like because I found the Vegas one. So you go into the source, and I just typed in recognition. The UK one isn't there, but the Vegas one is. So when the UK one does get loaded, hopefully in the next couple of days, please, whoever finds it first, let us all know so that we can print it off. Because what I did is I went through the recognition last year, just like this with Vegas, and looked at all the awards that I could possibly go for. And then I screenshotted the ones that I was going to go for and printed it off. So there's loads on here. There's like, I don't know, about 20 different awards. But I picked the ones that I was going for. So for me, it was the top level for Dubai trip. It was top person for sponsoring PCs, top person for sponsoring consultants, and top person for promoting people out. And I had it printed off on my desk. And each month I noted how many I'd done and then I totaled them up at the end. I didn't know what position that I'd come into, but it was there as like a little vision. I did not put on here the consistency award. I don't know why I didn't do that. I'm not sure. I'd obviously just picked the ones that I thought, oh yeah, that one, that one, that one. Unbeknown to me, I actually earned number one position in a lot of these and then came second in another one and then earned a consistency one. I wasn't even on here. So I really do recommend you do that. When this comes up on source, print it off, pick the ones you want to go for, stick it up where you're going to see it. Each month, track what you did and then total it up next August. And then fingers crossed, you can be up there in the top 5, top first position, and that's just what I did. So I came away with 5 bits of jewelry. So I've put them all on the floor here, showing these guys, and it absolutely took my breath away. I didn't know when I was up on the stage and I was going up for one award. Cara said to me, when you get down, I need you to come back because you're up for another one. I was like, what? And then went up for, and then as I was ready to go and get the next one, she goes, when you get down off the stage, I want you to come back because you're going for another one. I was like, what? So I had no idea. I didn't know. I was up for that many awards, and I did not know what position I was in as well. So when they said first, I couldn't believe it. I was absolutely staggered, but it does make sense because I have had this up for the last year. So I was obviously manifested it and just kind of had it on in the background. So I really do recommend that everybody does that. Right. I'm going to hand over to my co-host, Regional Vice President Emma Lee, who is going to talk a little bit about our conference. And you've got some music for us as well, haven't you, Emma?
Is this bringing back memories? Who else loves this song? If you got kids, you know. You're not here?
Can't hear it, lovey.
Can't hear it. Sorry, what was that? Right. Hello, guys. So, first of all, if you were at the conference, and especially if it was your first time and you want to share any takeaways or any key nuggets, please pop it in the chat. We would love to hear from you as well. But oh my goodness, wasn't it absolutely incredible? Now I'm just going to touch on a couple of other things as well. Danny was talking about things for September and incentives. We have another incentive, our spa incentive. I don't know I don't think that's come through yet, but if you were at the conference, you will know. So for September, and this is open to everybody, to all consultants, the top 5 independent consultants with the top qualifying volume, all through from the 1st of September to the 30th of September, are going to go on a spa trip to Horcross Hall with Kelly and maybe
Me, I'm going to be there.
Danny will be there.
Oh, Danny will be
So
number one.
right, so we'll have Danny, Jade, and Lisa will be there. So if you want to take the last 2 spaces, they're up for. So that's all to play for. And then there was, what was the other one?
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. So the ABBA show afternoon tea, if you promote. So to promote to area, region, or MVP between 1st of October and
Which means do it in September.
Yeah, so doing it in September. So promote 1st of October to 1st of January. You will earn yourself some extra money, an extra £200 for AM, an extra £500 for region, and an extra 1,000 to go nation. Except Danny's not earning that because she's given it to one of us lot. And then you get on to go on this afternoon tea as well. So just wanted to share that with you. But oh my goodness, wasn't it amazing? And I've been to conferences now for the past 10 years, and what I think one of the best things about this conference is it was a little bit smaller. It felt more like one of our exclusive district manager or area manager training days, because I felt like the people in that room were the people who were really taking their business seriously. The energy in that room, it wasn't people that just going on for the ride. It was people who were there for purpose and intentional, and it just really, really lifted the room. And to see so many of our team, the trainers were all fantastic, but to see so many of our team not only being on stage and training, but being up there for recognition, and the noise that we were making, which of course was exceptional, excessive, but you know, it's got to be done. But this sense, and I really, really hope all of you guys felt it as well, the sense of pride that to be in our green nations, we have the best of the best leaders, consultants in the whole of the UK in Arbonne. We really do. I mean, we were on a call with Stian a few weeks back. There might have been a few of you on that call as well. And he said that we are the top team in the UK. And that showed by the fact that we owned that stage. And I said, when I came in, we've already said about Danny's going round and round the stage. And for those of you who are of an age that will remember, it reminded me of, this will make you laugh, Benny Hill. Do you remember when he did that running around going? Now, I would love if anybody had the video to speed that up of Danny going on stage and running around again and going, because it was just, that would be absolutely brilliant. But I don't know if anybody's got that video, but if you did record that, it would be amazing. But just knowing that you are in the right place, in the right team to grow your business, to change your life, to change other people's lives, this is it. This is absolutely it. These guys are leading from the front, and we just have the best people. And shout it from the rooftops and say to people who are looking at joining the business, you are going to be joining the best team in the UK. End of. Because that is what it is. And I think for me, say all the trainers were brilliant. I loved our trainers, the diversity in our training. I thought was fantastic. Danny just keeps it so real, so raw. Her story is amazing. Jade and Carol were just brilliantly hilarious, bouncing off each other, showing how much fun they have in their business. And Fiona, just our absolute empowered warrior up there, just stormed it. And just, yeah. So for me, the conference was amazing, but the sense of pride that I got walking away from that was just out of this world. So,
And the party was good.
The party was pretty good afterwards. And I tell you what else, that at the end of the night at the party, there was so many of us left. And I said, we need an end of the night photo, because so many of our nations were left standing, that I was like, I wanted to show that we work hard, but we are the ones left standing. We are the ones that party to the end and play damn hard as well. And we make this business so much fun. But then everybody else wanted to join in the photo and join in with us because we are so awesome. So, but yes, that's my takeaways, not specific to training, but just my general thoughts. So I'm going to pass over to Rebecca Hunt now, and it was her very first conference, and she is going to share her thoughts. And I can't see the chat because I'm on a fancy laptop and I don't know how it works. But if anybody's put in the chat who would love to share, we would love to hear from you as well.
Hello, everyone. It was lovely to see loads of you at the conference. And yeah, it was my first time going. And to be honest, I can't believe I've missed them before, to be honest. I've been a consultant for 3 years and have found excuses like kids things and whatever before, but I'm telling you, like, it's not worth missing. I'm never gonna miss another, like, my legs would have to be like falling off or something to miss another one. So, and I even brought Charlotte and Ben along so that I could be there this time. So we made it happen and it was amazing. And I think like I was trying to think of like some nuggets to tell you that I could think of that really like resonated with me. But there isn't just one like thing. I think it just the whole day just really upped my belief. I think before I went to the conference on Saturday, I'd just come out of summer holidays, like loads of you probably, and I was feeling a bit like, oh, I need to get back into this. And it really was like the kick up the backside to do it and to realise why I'm doing it. And it was just, yeah, just amazing. I sat there crying with like tears in my eyes for people who I've never met before, but just because their stories are so inspirational. And obviously to have like Emma's just said, like so many of our team on the stage was just amazing. So yeah, everything about it was amazing. But yeah, I don't think I've got one nugget, just that like never to miss one, basically. And yeah, I feel like I'm refueled, I'm ready to go, and I'm going area in Quell this month. Gimme, gimme, gimme. You'll be at that, won't you?
Right, what? You give it back to me. Oh, Lucy wants to say something. Unmute yourself, my lovely. Oh, hang on. Well, no, I don't know what I'm doing. Give me these fancy equipment.
Yeah, I am
Yeah,
recording on it.
I
Yeah, I am
I
recording.
literally just put food in my mouth. Never mind. Hold on. I took lots of nuggets, but 2 golden nuggets. One was from somebody I really didn't think I would not learn, just take anything away from. And that was, I forgot, Nikki Meta. But at this moment, I can't remember what he said.
You know,
It was really good.
It was. Becky Shepherd, I told you what he said, that it really resonated.
I've just thought of something as you were saying that Nikki said that I thought that's something really useful to share
Oh,
because
I know what it was. I know what it was. Stop the room.
I love if it's the same
Stop
thing.
adding people to your own Facebook. Make sure you put them on the Arbonne Instagram and it saves you doing the work.
What were you going to say?
And I was like,
oh,
oh my God, so easy. So that was from him. And I was like, wow. And the other one was Sarah Dunning, maiden name. I'm here to share the information and let them decide. Done. Love those 2 were like the real pinnacle bits for me.
Yeah,
I'm going back to
that
eat now.
wasn't what
Bye.
the other thing I was thinking about from Nikki, and I thought this was great as well, and this is a fantastic one to use in your messages, is when he was saying he voice notes people to let them know about offers and deals and everything else. And something that he says in all of his messages is, feel free to ignore this message, feel free to ignore me. He said, because by doing that, he's giving people permission to ignore him. So even if it's 10 messages and they've not got back to him, there's no issue there, there's no worry there, because they're not being rude, and he doesn't need to worry about offending anybody, because he's already saying, look, you might not need anything, feel free to ignore me, but if you do, there's this on. And I thought that was brilliant as well.
100%. That was another one that he said, and I thought, yeah, but it was just the adding to
Yeah,
the
that was
Arbonne.
brilliant.
And I don't actually know how you add somebody to the Arbonne Instagram, so I'll work that
didn't
out.
have to follow it
Yeah, they have
themselves.
to
Just
follow
follow it.
Just send them the link.
But that was, like, wow, that takes so much pressure off yourselves.
I like the fact
Shout
that you
out
said,
Tracy. Oh, what was that?
Sue, sorry.
So
I
go
like the fact with Mickey that he was saying that if you're finding it too difficult, you're trying too hard. and you need to make it easier. Don't feel obliged to put pressure on them to buy from you. Give them the information and leave it out there. Walk away and let them come back to you. And just, they'll ask if they want more info. Attract, don't chase kind of thing. It was very much, he doesn't make a big song and dance about it. He involves people where he's doing the things he enjoys doing. If he's eating at a buffet or whatever, and he talks about incredible arbonne business, and gets people interested, gives them a taster. Then when they ask questions, he gives them a bit more, and then he takes it from there. He just made it sound so straightforward, and that we're putting too much pressure on ourselves to sell, and just take that out of it and keep it simple.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to do a shout out to Tracy as well for the homework sheet. So thank you, Tracy. Amazing. Anybody else put in the comments there? Anybody else want to share? Lisa, it was your first time and you were incredible. I'm putting you on the spot now, but
Happy to
just don't mind.
share. I have also had a message from Rebecca. She has said her takeaways from the conference were the energy and the confidence to know that to step out of her comfort zone and just go for it. And that's how everything, her brain, her learnings, everything is going to grow because you grow outside your comfort zone. For me, the main takings away, or the things I liked it all. I loved it all. It was my first conference. It was so great to see all your faces. But I really enjoyed Charlie Best's training and how vulnerable she was in talking about the fact that she introduced Fabs to Arbonne, and Fabs shot up the success ladder, overtook Charlie, took Charlie to RVP with her, and then went to MVP. So one of the things I think is amazing that she spoke about that is the fact that she didn't let that stop her, she didn't let it get her down. And even though someone overtook her from her success line, that has just built her back up and given her the drive to keep going, to go and meet Fabs at the top. And what I think that says to everybody else in the room, is that level of leadership, to be able to go, wow, you're in a place where you can really run quick, so I'm going to support you all the way. And for anyone who's new, it just shows that there is no ceiling. Your sponsor is not your ceiling. Arbonne, there is no ceiling. You can reach the top 1% of the 1%, and then keep growing. I think someone else mentioned that once you hit like the top 1%, that isn't a ceiling either, because there is no cap on what you can do and what you can be paid within Arbonne. So I think that just really shows it doesn't matter when you join the business, who you join in the business. You can go and do whatever you want, and everybody is here for the right reasons and the same reasons, that you will just be supported in that. And I think when we have one of our main objections, which is it's a pyramid scheme, I think that just blows it out of the water. Like the fact that someone sponsors you in and you can work with them and you can go as high and fast as you want, I think that blows out the whole pyramid scheme out of the water.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that's definitely one to use.
Well, you
Thank you.
didn't you?
Yeah.
Two people.
Yeah.
Christina and Ghana.
Yeah. Amazing. Lisa, go on.
I was just going to add that actually the conference itself was very, very business focused. So Arbonne are really wanting us to focus on the business and share the business and share what this has and what it can be for other people. But we've got a cat that really wants to share some information with us, and Danny is not letting her at all. So yeah, it really come across that it was like, they're like, right, the time now is to look at sharing this business with anyone. And I just think you'd sit back yourself. I think we'll all sit here and go, how would I feel if, because we all know what Arbonne's done for us, what if someone hadn't have shared that with me?
Yeah.
Whether it be the products and the business for us, because we all do both. But the community feel this weekend again was just off the scale. There was something really, really special about how the community felt. And I know a lot of people come away. I've spoke to a lot of people and they've said they actually felt a bit sad when they come away, because they felt a bit like, oh, hang on.
It's like a big family reunion with no fallouts, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's like, I've not got
you across across the
Yeah.
way in the corridor anymore. And so actually our job is just to make sure that other people know this is available, because you don't know until you
Yeah.
know. Even people that know we're doing the business might look at us and just think we're doing the business, we want them to buy products.
Yeah.
And I think it's been said before, actually tell people that you'd like them to do it with you, because actually someone might be like, wow, really? You think I'm good enough to do that? I could be doing, and it was just very business focused, and I just thought that was a really good thing to share, especially as we're coming up to Christmas, because I think sometimes we get really product focused. But people need the extra money more than they need the gifts for people.
Yeah.
So just remember that.
Absolutely.
Does anyone else put that? Sure.
Any other first timers before they want to unmute and share anything?
Actually, Tracy did share. I don't think she's on, is she? She was going to try and get on.
Fiona,
What about Humira? It's her first one.
who's that?
Humira. It was her first one.
Humira.
Tell us what you said this morning.
Sorry?
We have a team meeting 7 to 7:30 on Monday morning. So tell us what you said then, please. What difference it's made, and it made you realise about your life, and oh my God, got a memory of a sieve. Can you remember?
I think for me, I think there's so many different ones, and I agree with what Nikki said, about stop trying so hard. And I think that's one of my biggest problems. I try and try hard, and then it doesn't work, and then I'm overkilling and over trying it. So that was really kind of, it's sort of, everyone else is doing it as well, so it made me feel at ease that, okay, you know what I'm going through, it's so a lot of people and what they're saying as well. But the eye, I think, opener is I had a rough year last year, and at the end of it, I think when Fiona did her thing, it kind of set me off on a trigger where I wrote it down here actually, and I had completely lost myself last year because I went through so much financial shit and everything, and I realised that from by being lost, I just wasn't able to push myself or move myself in doing and being focused and being present into doing the arbonne. So it's like somebody opened my brain up and just poured domestos down it to clean it all out. I think that's what happened to me during the entire conference, and there's so many things. And I think I just forget always. I go through a phase where I give everything and then it doesn't happen. And it dawned on me, why as well. And the people I'm surrounded by weren't the right people either. Very negative, very close-minded. So yeah, it's just now made me now, you know what, I'm just ready. I'm focused, ready. I just now, need to get on with it and do it.
That's amazing, Humara. What some fantastic shifts. That's incredible. Love that. Love that. Okay, Fiona, would you like to come on and just wrap up our incredible keynote? We are so proud of you. You absolutely smashed it. You're looking incredible as well. Where you
glam? Where you
you
off?
off? You got a hot date or something?
Yeah, with my girls. So funny. So I flew to Edinburgh last night, stayed at Lorraine Weaselby's, and then got a train down to Glasgow and met Katie because she's in her student accommodation flat, and then Libby came up on a train. And it's so funny, my dad lived and was raised in Glasgow, and Billy Connolly, he was raised in the street gang next to Billy Connolly in Drumchapel, and he always had that really kind of crude sense of humor, but a great sense of humor. And we're waiting for an Uber, and this drunk man comes up to me, and I'm just chatting away to him, and then he goes, and I call him back and we chat some more. My girls are just like, Mom, you should really live in Glasgow. You just fit in with everybody.
Oh God, could you imagine Fiona and Billy Connolly in a room together?
Oh my God, seriously. I just want to say thank you for each and every one of you, because you came to the UK Advantage Conference. And guys, I'm sorry if you didn't, but please make it a never, never not going to happen again. Rebecca, 3 years to come to one. Like, this is put on for you. It's to give you the oh my God, hey Mary, your brain. Let's just pour a whole bottle of bleach down your brain, right? The cleansing, the just knowing, hold on a minute, what am I doing this for? Like, why am I here? Like, adversity is something that it's happening whether we want it to or not, and we have to embrace it. We have to wear a bulletproof vest. Rihanna, that song, Ricochet, the bullets are coming anyway, right? You can't outrun a bullet, so you have to take it. You have to take the good, the bad, and the ugly, and you have to know that that's okay. That's part of the parcel. But oh my God, do you realize what you have? This is life changing, and it's just, think of your life, whether you're in the beginning, the middle, or you've been in this business 10 years plus. It has changed your life, forever. And it's too short. And I think now, that was like, my 2008 was the first conference I went to. This is 2025. Like, how quickly time speeds up. My girls were 2 and 4, they're 22 and 20. It's like it ticks on by. And that's where you have to make your choice now. Decide now. Don't waste your time, your energy, your money. Let's go play Arbonne. Woohoo! Yay! Woo! No. Really put your stake in the ground and make a decision to say, okay, I maybe not know what I'm doing. I maybe feel like I'm not good at what I'm doing. I maybe not be whatever, but I'm here and I count for something. And I know I can learn the skills. And by learning the skills, I will build my confidence and my courage and my voice and my belief, and my vibration will rise. And when you do that, you will start to attract the people into your business, because the fortune favors the bold, and your courage is bigger than any fear. You choose the right or the left. You can't smile and frown at the same time. You can't be brave and scared at the same time. You choose each one. You choose that emotion. You decide. So we've gone over, but I just want to say, decide today, decide now. And you know what? Embrace your new you. And please go out there in a childlike fashion and have the best fun, because we're having a bloody ball. Like, I don't even think I ever did work. Like, I'm just having so much fun, like Nikki Meta. Like, I'm meeting people here and everywhere. I won't sponsor that drunk on the street. I'm not going to do that. But pretty much, right? So thank you so much for getting the chance to speak, Emma. I love you.
Thank you so much, everybody. Let us know if you are going to be there next year, or there is Vegas in April. In April. Go all out and go to April. We'll see you all on the next call, which is Emma Bundy. Bye, everybody.